Greatness does not arrive. It is not handed to you. It is carved from the choices you make when no one is watching. Every setback is a signal to go harder. Every delay is a test of how bad you want it. Every fear is a doorway to growth. Comfort is the enemy of change. Fear is the anchor of potential. Discipline is the force that breaks every limit. You will face silence. You will face doubt. You will face days where progress feels invisible. But those who rise anyway become legends in the making. The strongest have fallen more times than they can count. The bravest have walked paths no one understood. The greatest built their future when nothing around them looked ready. Time will expose your effort. Sacrifice will shape your story. Persistence will carry you beyond the limits you thought defined you. Your future is born from action. Your strength is found in resistance. Your greatness lives in the decision to keep going when comfort begs you to stop. The moment everything changes is not loud. It happens in silence. It begins the instant you decide that who you are now is not who you are meant to be. Every excuse is a wall between you and your potential. Every fear is a chance to choose courage. Every failure is a brick in the foundation of your strength. Comfort will feed your doubt. Fear will delay your destiny. Discipline will teach you to rise even when nothing makes sense. You will be tired. You will be unseen. You will wonder if it's all worth it. But the fire inside you is stronger than every storm around you. The strongest are not those who never broke. They are the ones who rebuilt. The bravest are not fearless. They just refuse to let fear win. The greatest didn't wait for the right time. They built it. Time rewards those who refuse to stop. Pain transforms those who refuse to shrink. Pressure reveals those who are ready to lead. Your future is not found. It is created. Your strength is not given. It is earned. Your greatness is already within you.
No one saw the nights you stayed awake, wondering if it was worth it. No one saw the mornings you rose anyway. You did not ask for the pain, but you learned from it. You did not beg for the weight, but you carried it. You stumbled. You bled. You broke. But you also grew. You became something no one saw coming. Something relentless. Something unstoppable. You became the storm they feared and the calm you needed. The old version of you died in silence. And from that silence came a voice no one can quiet. You speak now, not because you want to be heard, but because you've been quiet for too long. Your story is not a tragedy. It's a testament. A living proof that fire does not only destroy, sometimes it creates. They will never understand how many times you chose to keep walking with wounds still open. How many times you gave when you had nothing left. But that's okay. You don't need them to understand. You don't need them to believe. You only need to remember who you are and keep going. Because every step forward is a victory. And every breath is a reminder. You're still here and you're not done. Somewhere deep inside you lives a version of yourself that refuses to quit. Not because it is easy. Not because it is painless. But because it knows that every second you fight is 1 second closer to becoming who you were always meant to be. You were not made to surrender. You were not born to break. You are the result of every battle you thought you could not survive. The world will try to silence you. It will try to mold you into something easier to digest. But you were never meant to be easy. You were never meant to be small. You carry fire in your chest and thunder in your voice. Every scar is a chapter. Every fall is a turning point. And every rise is a revolution. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are the lesson learned, the strength built, the will forged in the fire of experience. You are not standing by accident.
Greater than the excuses that have kept you stuck. Nothing worth having comes without struggle. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is painful. But stagnation is far worse. Regret is heavier than failure. And the only thing standing between you and the life you deserve is the courage to begin. The courage to keep going when nothing makes sense. The courage to believe in yourself when no one else does. You are not here to survive. You are here to lead, to rise, to conquer the limits you once accepted as truth. You are more capable than you've ever been told, stronger than your doubts, and more resilient than your setbacks. But none of that matters if you don't act. Most people live their entire lives waiting for the perfect time, waiting for motivation, waiting for someone to tell them they are good enough. But life does not reward the ones who wait. It rewards the ones who act. The ones who step into the unknown, even when their hands are shaking and their heart is pounding. You cannot become who you are meant to be by remaining who you are. Comfort is a cage, and the longer you stay inside it, the more you forget that you were made to fly. You were not born to blend in. You were not meant to drift through the days, invisible to your own potential. You were born to break boundaries, to stretch beyond what others thought was possible for you. Every excuse is a lie you tell yourself to feel safe. But safety will never bring greatness. Playing small will never unlock the power that is buried inside you. That power is waiting. It is buried beneath the noise of the world, beneath the pain of your past, beneath the fear of failure. But it is there, and it is real. You must choose to dig for it, to wake up every day and go after what you want, even when it scares you, especially when it scares you. Fear is not the enemy. Fear is a compass. It points to the places that matter, the places where your growth lives, where your strength is forged.
There was a time when you accepted limits because you thought they were real. A time when the voice of doubt felt louder than the voice of ambition. But that time is over. Every day you wake up, it's a new chance to break free from everything that once held you back. You are not here to repeat old patterns. You are here to create a new standard, one built on action, one built on purpose, one built on the refusal to give up.